everyone, thank you so much for joining me today once again on my channel. So I recorded a eyebrow tutorial a few months ago. So with all the new products that are out right now, namely the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, I wanted to film another tutorial just to show you guys how I use this product. Now, a lot of you guys are scared of the brow gel because you think it's going to give you a overly strong brows, but the brow pomades are actually perfect for giving you sort of like that airbrushed eyebrows, depending on how you use it. Now it's summer coming up and a lot of you guys are going to be going on vacation, you're going to be swimming, you're going to be sweating. This product is amazing because it doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, and you can go in the water and still have your brows intact. Now, one of the ways that I find to use this product to make your brows look as natural as possible is a ultra fine eyebrow, or I should say eyeliner. Now, this is a eyeliner that I picked up at the craft store, namely Michael's, and it's been working amazing for me. If you guys have seen my eyeliner tutorial, you do know that I did use one of these brushes, and there were 5 in the pack ranging from extremely small to really long. So I've pretty much been using the really small brushes because I find like that gives me the most control. So this is one of them, the ultra small ones, and pretty much this is what I use to do my brows. Now, as you guys can see, I have complete control over how dark, where I place the product, and how much intensity I get from each stroke. So this is my secret, guys. To use the brow gels or the brow pomade, use a eyeliner brush. The finer the better, because the finer, the more control that you're going to get in placing the product, the more intense or less intense that you want it. So here I am, just pretty much, as you guys could see, I've started the brow and I've just been doing really small strokes, picking up really small amount of product and pretty much filling in the areas that I have a bit more sparse in my brows. So wherever I see that there's a gap, that's where I'm going to fill. Another thing that I wanted to say is this. A lot of people like to have that super defined brow. I am one of those people. And because I like to have a super defined brow, I don't like my brows to be as intense, meaning the color. So if you like to have a really natural brow, one of the steps that you can skip is the concealer. I personally like it not as dark, but defined. So with that, I use the fine liner brush just to fill in the gaps with the gel, or I should say pomade, but I do like that look of going under the brow with the concealer. The concealer that I'm using here also is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. The shade that I'm using here is in the 4.5, and I'm using also the concealer brush. I think this is the number 18 brush. One of the other steps that you can modify with your brows is to use sort of like a fluffier brush to apply the concealer. That way the brows are not as defined, but they're highlighted. You do, or I would say I would recommend highlighting the brow because this is what's going to lift the brow. And with the lifted brow, it does bring on a more youthful look. So if you don't want to use the concealer to define underneath the brow, I do say go in with a concealer anyhow, but use sort of like a fluffier concealer brush. I think the Samantha Chapman brushes, there is one brush that is particularly in my head right now that works perfect for that, but pretty much any fluffy kind of let's see which one this is, any kind of fluffy blender brush will also work for that. Just load it up with your concealer and go to town to conceal. Now this is the brows, guys, I thank you so much for watching. This is my finished brow, and I hope you guys enjoy this really short tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.